The time has finally come at the back end of 2023 to talk about a very special fitted driver. This isn't a fitted driver for me, this is a fitted driver that, I'm going to be honest, I never thought I would see work and hit drives like this. Great shot, missile. Oh yeah. Great shot. It's another beauty. Hi everyone, my name's James Robinson. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, that's right, we have something very special today. You've finally done it. Gaz, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm absolutely buzzing, to be honest.
I'm buzzing for you. So, long story short, we've just played golf for, whoa, don't show them just yet. We've just played golf on my channel, your channel actually, and you've hit some of the best drives I've ever seen you hit. So much so, I wanted to see it again on this channel, Worst Ball. We're going to play Worst Ball Texas Scramble today because I believe you might as well put yourself under some pressure with your new driver to see just how it really performs. Today we're going to talk about the fitting process that you did go through. I'll even link some of the fitting in here as well. Talk us through it.
So, it's a Stealth 2.
Right, we're also going to talk about potentially what might happen if TaylorMade were to maybe bring out something new in the coming months. We'll have that discussion today on the golf course. Before we get into it though, would you like to tee off first?
Please.
Come on then.
Have I got to hit 2 shots then?
No mate, one. I'm going to hit one as well. So I'm going to hit one with this because there's no point in me hitting your fitted driver, but this is a driver which I've been testing and I honestly think I hit better than my fitted driver. It's a Paradigm Triple Diamond, but it's 10.5 degree and it has a Fujikura Tour X speeder shaft in there. I love it and I think I can hit this pretty well. So we're going to go Worst Ball. First hole is drivable over that corner. It's another beauty. What I like about these is there's not a lot of movement on them. It's a very anti-left driver, isn't it, in the setup?
You won't believe what's being set up here, guys, when we get into it. It's
right.
Unbelievable how he's tuned this up.
Let's see if I can knock one a little bit closer. Right, we don't normally get to go from this tee, but with it being winter, we're a little bit further forward. So, see if I can be nice and attacking. Yours is good, but I think I can go further right now.
Yeah.
Now you're in play.
That's the Tiger line.
I think that is possibly a little bit right, if not good. Right, let's have a walk, let's have a talk, and let's talk fitting process and fitting outcome. Okay, so 2 pretty good drives to kick off there. We're going to play Worst Ball, as we said. Mine is just on the right-hand side, short of the green. I can see out there. I think Gaz's is just flag high left. So, Gary, what did you go for this fitting for? And why is it taking you so long? Because I've been playing golf with you years, and you have been plagued with, driver hasn't been your strength, has it?
No, I've always kind of self-fitted drivers. You know, I've always felt that I've had enough knowledge from working in the industry on what to fit and how to fit.
So if anyone doesn't know, Gaz is a PGA pro as well, so we'll set the scene there as well. But you've been to an expert. Yeah,
so I've been to an expert, and what I've learnt a lot about is that it's not about overall mass of the club. I've always gone for sort of heavy, extra stiff shaft to stop the ball going left, but actually it's not about getting a heavy extra shaft. You could have a light stiff shaft and make that fade bias by making the swing weight heavier.
Yeah.
So I was getting the overall mass of the club and swing weight mixed up.
Right.
And that's what's been the biggest difference, which we can get into a bit more detail.
That does make a lot of sense as well, because if you talk to any long drive people, Martin Borgmeyer, James Tate, people like that, they actually have a really light shaft so they can move it quick. And the swing weight is obviously going to be different because of the amount of speed that they have, because you have a lot of clubhead speed. It's just harnessing it to make sure that...
But now it feels smooth when I'm swinging it. The shaft feels nice, like it's kicking and it's not like dead and rigid, and that's what were happening before.
Yeah, and so you look at the video that we filmed at Gaz's channel, I'll throw some bits on screen now. You had 2 birdies by yourself. Oh yeah.
Honestly, look at that. It's the line if it's got the legs.
In fairness, birdieing the first hole with a new driver, what more do you want? Great shot. Great shot. Missile. It's just good golf, mate. Like really, really good golf. I'm pleased for you.
Yeah.
In 3 holes. That's because he's getting the ball in play. That's because you are actually playing better golf. You're in this greenside bunker here. Mine's over there. I think yours is going to be the worst one because we're short-sided.
Yeah, I agree.
Take that one?
Yeah.
So I'll move mine from there. So what's really upsetting for me though is You actually outdrove me on those holes, and you outdriven me here as well. And that's not what I need in my life.
I've got the confidence to really swing hard at this. It's like because I'm confident in my driver, I'm just swinging faster and faster.
Yeah. Did you get a deal on it with it being obviously, potentially, maybe going obsolete or outdated in a few weeks?
It's a good point. I did actually get a deal on it because they were looking to clear these heads out.
Because we've all seen Rory use, I don't know if we're allowed to talk about it, but Rory's basically used a new driver, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And we all know it's not top secret anymore.
It's not bothered me too much because, like, obviously I'm going to be playing more golf next season and I wanted to buy a driver now, you know, in preparation for the season, get a good winter of playing with it.
Will you move into the new one that we don't know is a new one, but potentially will come like it does every year in January?
I'd certainly take it down to him and compare the new head with that shaft, but if he weighted it, you know, properly.
Yeah.
Because I think if I tried to compare anything against that club now, it's just not going to compare. That's just going to blow it out of the park.
Right.
Right, there's not much to work with here.
And Gary is saying that, and usually I will have a lot of banter with Gary. We are very close friends and we quite enjoy having the banter. There's nothing for me to joke around here because you have like literally hit every shot really, really well, which is upsetting.
Yeah, I weren't even expecting that either, guys.
Get this in the trees, mate, come on.
It's so hard to hit that, you know.
Right, hopefully that'll be the worst one.
You're barely going to need anything.
Are we worst ball off the tee or worst ball in general?
In general, I think. Let's play hard.
To be fair, they're not bad shots, those, are they?
Right,
it's going to be mine, which is the worst ball. Is that a red putter?
It is, yeah.
Honestly, you change your clubs more than your pants. How long you had that in?
The crazy thing is, right, I've got this putter in the bag, which it's the first time I'm going to be playing with, and I've actually already ordered a new one. And I've not even tried this yet. I'm just a putter perv. I love a putter. Get up, get up.
Oh,
no.
Suppose we both have to hold that, do we?
Yeah, we both have to hold it.
Right, par.
Steady 4. There's going to be something in this video, guys, which I think is going to be useful for you. Something I learned after like 20 years of fitting.
Yeah.
And it comes down to grip thickness. For anybody trying to manipulate ball flight through grip thickness.
Yeah.
Shall we talk about it now, or?
Might as well do it with the driver on the tee, aren't we?
Come on.
Guys, I really hope you are enjoying this video so far. I hope you find it insightful as well for all you guys who do enjoy a good club fitting. I think we can learn a lot from this. I think we can learn a lot from what exactly shaft flex you need, but also shaft weight you need, and overall club weight and swing weight you need. Let's talk grip and let's see if we can get 2 down there in this fairway and continue this worst ball challenge. So Gaz, talk to us about grips and about how potentially people could destroy their driver by getting the wrong grip on there after a fitting.
Well, I think, you know, we'll try and teach as much as we can about selfing, because we appreciate not everyone can afford to go and have a fitting and spend big money, but I always thought that you could manipulate your ball flight. And you guys, if you know a bit about fitting, I measure statically standard hands.
You have small hands, don't you? For
yeah.
Quite a tall bloke. Are they medium or are they small?
That's a medium glove. Stop laughing. It's not true what they say about hands and other body parts.
Small feet as well.
But I've got a jumbo grip on here.
Yeah.
Which most people would happily go and put a jumbo on if they're trying to make a fade shot, wouldn't they? Slow that release.
Yeah, more so trying not to smother it left, old thing, but yeah, absolutely.
And then vice versa, if you try and draw the ball, you might be advised to get a thinner grip. But actually, you don't realise what that's doing to your swing weight. So if you put that heavy grip on there, that's actually lightening the swing weight and helping the head come through quicker.
Yeah.
So sometimes the head can beat the hands.
Yeah.
So it's actually counterproductive. If you're going to put a thicker grip on, you have to remeasure your swing weight and add more weight in the head. Makes
complete sense when we talk about it that way, doesn't it?
Yeah. So for me, I always used to put thicker grips on my clubs, but it was counterproductive because I was lightening the swing weight and the club wanted to release more.
Yeah.
And so just be careful that one at home, guys. If you're self-fitting, it's no good just putting a thicker or a thinner grip up. You've got to adjust the weights in your head to match that. I've got that confidence to aim left here, knowing that it doesn't want to go left, it's going to want to fade. Oh, a little bit too much fade.
But if that's your bad one,
yeah,
that's in play and it's really not, compared to where I've seen you hit it before,
yeah,
really not too bad. Probably I think that you've aimed a little bit too far left there and then tried to play the fade, rather than one of the things that I said on Gaz's channel when we did the initial test was you've got 50 yards wide fairway to aim at there, aim almost at the middle of it, and then if the driver's fitted correctly, it's not going to move any more than 25 yards either way.
You're so right, and because you're a confident driver, obviously, and you do that.
Yeah.
It's something I've got to learn to do now, is get a lot more confident and aim a bit straighter.
Yeah, and it's never going to be perfect every time, but one of the big things I'm impressed with this is you can tell me what he taught you in the fitting. So it shows you actually understand it, which shows it's being fitted and taught to you perfectly well. That isn't a normal weighting, and that isn't a normal weighting,
No,
is it?
so we looked at your driver, and I think you'd got about like a 4 gram weight up front,
In the Paradigm, yeah.
Mine's 23 gram.
Yeah.
So he's not just moved it into a fade setting, he's increased the weight dramatically.
And 17 at the back.
And 17 at the back. And the reason is he's increased the weight dramatically is the more weight you put in the fade, it's not the stock weight that TaylorMade supply, it's going to make the fade more fade bias.
Yeah.
He's added weight here as well because he wants the whole mass of the head to be a lot heavier so that I get a heavier swing weight.
Yeah.
So, you know, the higher the swing weight, the more the club's going to lag behind. Sorry if we're boring with your tech here, guys, but, you know, it's something I never knew about, so I'm keen to, like, share it. And also, flex-wise, it's only a stiff shaft.
Yeah.
But because we've gone for a TR, which is a 300-pound shaft, it enables him to... It enabled us to go for only a stiff flex and still get stability in the shaft. So it's not like got loads of twist and torque in it like a stock shaft would have.
I can't believe you were wearing a Titleist hat with a TaylorMade drive, but that's neither here nor there. It's amazing, really, because it does make total sense. I'm hoping here that we're going to be taking yours. Yours are just right at the bunker, so it's not a bad shot, but it's in the rough. I'm going to try and take one a little bit over the corner. The real bad shot here you can't do is a smother left, and that is quite a disruptive shot if you ever have had that. Straight over the corner.
Sharp.
There.
You're beating me online there.
Yeah, you see, for me, I've got more loft on here than I normally have, and I feel like I can just hit it that bit straighter. That's in the fairway, that's nice for me. So we have my ball in the fairway. Here it is, a very, very tough flag up on that left side. Gaz's isn't too bad. It's back there, it's in the rough. It wasn't his best swing, but nothing's ever going to be perfect. What do we have?
Gone cold. 124 we've got.
It has dropped a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Going wedge?
Got 9. No, I'm not going to hit it hard.
Tight left flag at the back.
These irons feel really heavy now, you know.
Yeah.
Because I've got stiff shafts on my driver.
Be the club. Is that going to be short?
That's amazing, that, isn't it? You were thinking I might hit wedge and I've left 9 short, and I think that's just getting cold.
That was on the yardage, not really the shot. I'm going to go with more the shot, which is an 8 for me, I think, with the wind. Will we deep rough or here?
Just where that tee is, yeah, just in the semi.
Feels like a long way, this.
I know. That's a better strike. Get up. We want that inside.
Look at the wind
line.
killing that. That's incredible, isn't it? Bunker. What's worse though, you short or me in the bunker? We'll go bunker again.
Possibly.
Which one is the worst?
I don't know actually. Could probably get more control out of bunker, but
I think we've got to, we're in a trap, aren't we? We're going to have to go trap. Yeah. Right. For worst ball, we're not doing too bad, but we need 2 exceptional bunker shots, don't we? Go.
That's good. That's good, that.
Yeah, I thought it would. You sound surprised. And it's amazing, guys, how, yes, this is a driver video. We talk about Gaz's fitting and all the intricacies of that. But when you put it into a worst ball like this, it becomes a very interesting situation as to exactly how, to be honest, difficult golf is.
I can't wait to tell them about loft.
Yeah?
And what's happened with loft. 'Cause I've always gone 9-degree heads.
Yeah, I have as well, always.
Always given me like the best launch. You'll not believe what it gave me.
Nice. Really good. It's 2 good ones, mate, out of there from, let's face it, very, very wet, compact sand, which is the harder sand.
Yeah.
Just if you could rake it all, mate, that'd be lovely.
Yeah, that's not going to work, is it, today?
Probably just you, I would say.
Yeah, it's going to take 2 solid putts here.
Now, the worrying thing for me is you've gone to all the effort of getting fitted for this driver, and we spoke about the putter on the last green. are you going to get fitted for a putter? Because you hit this a lot more often than you do. I've got this in the bag because we are doing a video from Clubs for Cash today, but
it's all right saying that you're going to get fitted for a putter. My problem is where do you go to get fitted for a putter? I don't think there's, for wedges and putters, there's that many options.
It is difficult, isn't it?
But one thing I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to get fitted for every single club in my bag now after this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not something I want to spend money on this year, but it's got to be done because I feel like my rest of my clubs are far too heavy now.
Yeah.
After what we've had the driver fit, I'll try and knock this in.
Oh, delightful, mate. Pressure's on me then.
Solid.
There we go.
Level.
You know what? To make pars in a worse ball with two of you isn't that bad, is it?
No.
Right, let's take it to the last tee. Let's see exactly how we can get on. Can we make another par and potentially stay level with a worse ball? Guys, get in the comments below. What do you think to Gaz's new driver? Is it going to stay in the bag for 2023? I'll have a wager with you it doesn't. 2024, sorry, 2024.
I'll have a wager it will.
Right.
Yeah, I do. Genuinely, yeah. I mean, I'm
all of next year?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me whether it's latest model or not, if I'm happy with it.
Right, we heard it here first, sports fans. Right, last hole. Let's see if we can both hit the fairway. We've both not lost a ball, which is quite nice. I know that's clutching at straws, but still.
This is the first ever 10.5 degree driver I've ever owned.
Yeah.
And what I want to tell you about Loftware is the one interesting points that you mentioned were if you're trying to aspire to play a fade or a draw, you should never buy the static loft that you actually require.
Yeah.
So we've gone 10.5 and we've actually lowered it to 9 degree, which is what I would normally use because that makes it more of an open face.
Right.
Which makes sense. So we're not only using the sliding weight, we're using the face plane tilt to open that face even more.
Interesting. So I saw Minwoo Lee's winning What's in the Bag driver from the other day. That was 10.5 lofted down to 9 as well. So
yeah.
Interesting how a lot of these high-end fitters do use dynamic loft.
She's gone for the forgiving head then.
It's a him, mate.
He's gone for the forgiving head and then he's opened the face.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got him.
He has got a sister, to be fair. Straight into the sun here. You had a good one on here earlier. One of the same, please. Great shot, missile. And to say all the tee shots we played today, you've only hit one suspect one.
Yeah, that was last hole, weren't it?
Yeah. Really, really good. Man, I'm pleased for you because it was a bit destructive for you, wasn't it?
Well, I was just thinking today, first time on course, that I was a bit nervous and not expecting as much as I've got out of it today.
Yeah.
So I'm really positively pleased.
I'm going to have a go with it, mate. I'm going to have a go with it. Sky, you buy it? I want to try and get this turning over. I know that's not what it's designed for. Imagine out driving with his own driver. Is that left?
It's a good line, I think.
Is it?
It's a tiger line.
Felt strong, and I feel like with that setting it should fade back. So I do see what you mean there. I feel like with a normal driver potentially there, that would have actually kept going left, whereas I felt like it was helping me a little. I'm even going to clean that for you guys because it's your new driver. How's that for you?
Thank you very much.
Let's go and see what the worst one is. I'm hoping it's yours because that did feel quite nice. Right, 2 tee shots. I'm just in the left-hand rough, took the tiger line on. Guys, you're in the fairway again.
Yeah, I mean...
This is going to be the worst, I suppose, is it?
Yeah, probably just. I mean, it's still a good drive, but...
I mean, I've put 10 on you, but... No, very similar distances.
I'll go and get mine.
I wondered what just happened, and I've just been shat on.
Really?
Yeah, it's on my bag and it's on there. Is that good luck?
It's supposed to be good luck.
Oh, good. 120? 119, so I was...
Yeah.
I was at 120,
You were actually 119.9.
Was it?
We had to try to... Oh, that's a nice flight, that. Yeah, top shelf.
Uphill putt.
What, did you hit wedge?
No, a little 9. Try to just control the height of it a bit more. Just turn in a bit. Yeah, both just bomb side. We're putting, I think. 2 very friendly shots. It's looking like Gary's. We need to try and 2-putt twice to make par.
You know what though, seriously, these irons are so heavy. You were saying my irons are so heavy and my
Yeah.
swing weights are so light.
Yeah.
And that's why I struggle to block that left side of the fairway out, 'cause I've gone for heavy shafts, obviously
It's typically
big grips on
someone
them.
who's got a fast swing speed and a fast transition and gets told heavy, go
Yeah.
heavy, and it'll slow you down. But you just struggle to square it up realistically, don't you?
It just doesn't work.
I would be petrified to play a worse ball with you without that driver, I think. No, I would, honestly. I think it's really, really helped you, and I'm really pleased that you've finally found
It's
something.
the first time you would have probably ever said that though, because that's usually the worst club in my bag, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, that's what I mean, yeah.
I think there's just different levels of fitting. I think if you can afford to get to like a proper fitter, a toe fitter, or I mean Sam Golf Repair Shoe, he's Derby, but there's other people, there's other places you can go. I know it's not cheap, but it's invaluable advice.
Yeah, it's a great
Oh,
putt.
wait.
Well done.
Oh, I'll tap it in. Just in case.
Well done.
On the level par, that's not too bad that. In a worse
Hold
ball.
on, I need to get it in yet.
Oh yeah, you do.
Good job we could still see that hole. What level?
Level par.
Guys, there we go. Let us know in the comments below, what do you think to Gary's new fitted driver? Is it going to be the answer to all his woes, and will it still be in the bag for next year? Check out Gaz's channel for the full video. Did I leave you hanging there? Cheers mate, well played.
played.
And apart from that, I'll see you all at the same time tomorrow.